So finally the design and the coding for our main area has been completed. We completed all the things which required to fill out this main area. We also added very cool pagination at the end. Now it's time we should focus on the side area, which we are going to do in our next chapter. But before doing that, I have a confession to make, and you will understand it if I can show you practically. So going to admin dashboard, I'm gonna add one new post and I'm gonna call this post to be confession about one function. The category will be trending. The image will be this one. Post will be this is a test post for seeing a new formatting. Now after writing this simple sentence, I'm gonna hit shift enter to start a new paragraph. So if I add here, this is second sentence, let's copy it couple of times. Now I want to start one new paragraph, so pressing shift and enter, then the third line. So in the content of this post we got 3 paragraphs. So if I click on this add new post, the post added successfully, and on the dashboard you can see the post right at the top. So if I can show you the live preview of this post, this is the post, and although we added 3 paragraphs, but here you can see the formatting is quite in the straight form. We are not showing the content according to the paragraph which I made. I made this line to be one paragraph, then I added the second paragraph to this line, and then the third line. But here we are just putting all of the content in one unit, in one paragraph. So how you can format your text according to your paragraph which you defined when you added the new post. So you can do that by using one PHP function, and it's very simple. But before seeing that PHP function, if I can show you real quick about the table of admin_panel where we got this post. So in the PHP CMS database we got the table of admin_panel. So we will have the post here. So we are showing number of rows to be 25. Let's show 50 rows. So right at the bottom you will see the post which we just added, and in here if I just show you the content which we added for the post, so this is the content, and you can see that here in the database we got first this paragraph, then we got this paragraph, and here we got the third line to the third paragraph. But in the full post, blog post, we are just echoing things in one simple straight paragraph. So if you want to show the content of your post according to the formatting or according to the paragraph which you added when you created that post, you can use one simple PHP function right while you are extracting this content. So back to my editor, we got this file of fullpost.php where we are showing the content of this post. So we need to open this file of fullpost.php. We got this file fullpost.php right here. So moving downward, we need to find out where we are extracting our information, and here you can see we are extracting our information from the line 138, the view query, about the information about some specific post. So here we extracted the post ID, date and time, title, category, admin name, image and post. So here we are echoing things out in the PHP scope post. So if you want to see the formatting, just apply one function of PHP, and that is NL2BR around the content which you want to see the actual formatting. So now if I save this one, we applied the NL2BR function on the post extraction, which is extracting our post from the table of admin underscore panel according to some specific ID. So if I save this one, and now if I refresh this page of ID 40, you can see we got the paragraph. This is our first paragraph, this is our second paragraph, this is our third paragraph. And also this function of NL2BR is very powerful. We use this function of NL2BR to add the paragraph formatting on our post content. Well, you can do much more with this function of NL2BR. So if I want to add some images and some HTML in this post, so first of all, let's edit this post of ID 40. So here is this post. The image will be the same one. Now right after this first paragraph, if I want to add some heading here, so I can add the h1 tag. Let's also make it big. I can add the h1 tag and I can give it heading to be, this is heading. Then same like this one, you can add h2, h3, h4, h5. So right after this third line, if I want to add the unordered list here, now adding couple of list items. Now if I update this post, you can see that we have added couple of headings and unordered list. If I update this post updated successfully, and if I just refresh this page, now you can see we got couple of headings, and then we got the list item. So same like this one, you can also add the image here as well. So if you want to add the image, so let's update this post again. So in the images folder right here, you can see I got this image of jazibcom.png. So I'm gonna add this image in this post, so I can easily do that. So right after this unordered list, I can add the image. So starting the image tag, and then specifying the path. The path of our image will be inside images folder. We got this Jazib Akram com.png image, and also you can apply the classes on this image as well. So you can make it responsive by using bootstrap class of img responsive. So if I update this post updated successfully, and if I just refresh this page, now you can see we got the image here. You can also add some images from some URL. So if I search on Google some images like clipboard, clicking on the images, so I like this image, so I'm gonna click on this image. You can view the image, then you have to grab the link of the page where this image is located, and now you can also use this image as well. So editing this post again, now right after the inline image, I can add the image from some URL link. So starting the image tag, I can also apply the bootstrap class of image responsive. It's up to me. So let's not apply the class of bootstrap. So for the path of this image, just copy the link which you located on the internet for the image and just paste this in the source of this image, and now closing of our image. Now if I update this post updated successfully, and if I just refresh this page, you can see we got this image. It's quite big, so you can also adjust this image according to your blog post, but I'm not going to do that here. I just wanted to show you how you can add some online images in this blog post as well. Just we are showing the content according to HTML styling. We are not showing the UL, LI or IMG tag. We are showing the actual HTML or CSS in this blog post. So if I remove this NL to BR from this post, saving this one, if I just refresh this page, you can see we got still the formatting here as well, no problem at all. But we do got some problem with these paragraphs, and you can see that the third line is not on the next paragraph. So this function is very useful, this function of NL to BR, when you have to show the line breaks and create some paragraph. So we also learn about how you can add the headings, images and unordered list or the HTML things in your content of the blog post. Now instead of this function of NL to BR, if you don't want to use this H1, H2 headings, just apply the HTML entities function on this one, and this HTML entities function will going to take all the styling of HTML away from this post. So we applied the function of HTML entities on this post. So if I just refresh this page, now you can see we got pretty much messed up things here. We got just the simple straight H2, H1, IMGs, list items, just because we applied the function of HTML entities. So I'm gonna change this function to NL2BR again, saving this one. If I just refresh this page, we got all the styles again. So now for this post, you have also learned how you can add the headings, couple of list items, images and the things like that. And if I minimize this window, you can see this jazibakram.com image is responsive because we applied the bootstrap class on this image as well. So now I'm gonna remove all of this unnecessary things which I just showed you from this post. So browsing this post of 40, removing this heading, also these list item as well, IMGs. Now updating the post with the category of trending, updating post updated successfully. If I just refresh this page, you can see we got the formatting. So it's completely up to you whether you want to add couple of headings and some images to this post. So whenever you have to show the actual format according to the paragraph, you should apply the function of NL to BR, or else you should apply the HTML entities function around your content to avoid the errors while outputting the HTML in case you got any error. So same like we added the function of NL to BR on our post variable, you can also add the function on the comments as well. So before doing that, if I add one comment according to this post, so the name will be Ali, email will be this one, comment will be this is post comment, then starting one new line, I'm gonna say second line for this one. If I submit this comment submitted successfully, and moving to my admin dashboard, you can see we got the one right here. So clicking on the comments tab, we got the comment here, approving this comment is right here as well. So if I refresh this page of full blog post, you can see the comment is right here, but this comment is not showing the line breaks. So we also have to add the function of NL2BR on the content of this comment. So I'm gonna add the function of NL2BR on this one as well, so that we could have the format. So this is the code for the comments which we are extracting from our table of comments where the status is on. So if I save this one and just refresh this page, now you can see the formatting according to this one. So it's very powerful function when you have to show the actual formatting on your text. So in this page of comments.php, you can see that we got the comment right in the one line. So if you want to also see the line breaks here as well, you can put the NL2BR function on this table data item on comments as well, but I'm not going to do that because it's going to pick up very large space in our admin dashboard. So make sure while outputting things in the public mode, you should apply this function of NL2BR to have the actual formatting according to your post. So finally we have completed this section of our main area. So in the next lecture we are going to focus on the side area of our project. The main area for our project has been completed, so now we don't have to do anything, any code or any design here. It's perfect. So in the next couple of movies we are going to focus on the side area.